I'm thinking back to that Vitality game on Mirage, where their T-side pistol round was 1 ramp, 1 palace, 1 top mid, 1 B-apps. And they just sat and waited for about a minute and a half. And that seems to be a similar game plan here. Astralis, they feel out the fact that this is a B play, and they are correct in their assumption. Grenade towards the back of the plat will find nothing. Magist moves out in the midst of time. Glaive getting a shot out mid, but the flash is good, and Aerial just about gets that kill in response. 2 players on the site. Aerial could end this round on his own, but Magist can do pre, will fire the shots off on the site. I don't know what happened, but Astralis slaughtered. Great Molotov as well that burns Aerial out from the site, and that is unfortunate.
Zipek's gonna have to play this from the ramp. Glaive getting the first shots off there on the X7. This defense is so far so well.
Oh, great flash as well from Glaive. The one that goes over the palm tree. ENCE can't see it because it's blocked by the trees. Zipnik's around the smoke. The criminal himself. Bomb dropped, and he's going to spam it for the final kill of the round. It's a 4th for Astralis.
Yeah, dupree's actually holding the mid doors here. We've seen a real tendency from, players kind of moving away from this mid position, at least holding it aggressively with the AWP. dupreeh, he's still alive. Not the second time around, though, from Aerial. So one of these AWPs has been removed. Magist, he's got a lot of pressure on his shoulders right now. He is the lone defender of this B bomb site, and they are already creeping up through mid. You got to put yourself in Magist's shoes. He has no idea what's going on across the map. He's got so many angles to keep an eye on, and that's asking a little much of him.
Astralis, they're going to give away a round.
They haven't opted to do it in this round. Instead, they've just gone back to this default of 3 players over towards A. A double setup at the B tunnels. This time, though, there's the difference. dupreeh opening up, takes that initial peek. ENCE, they go for that trade. Do they want to commit any further, though? Sergey certainly does. He's up for the challenge. dupreeh getting him, and not the second time around. He's boxed into a corner there and finally shut down. 2 versus 3. ENCE, though, still a man down. They might have the B-bomb site, but look at that mini-map. Astralis are closing in, and Device is already out through the tunnels. Deegs down 1, and now Sunny, blind as a bat, still able to remove the man over at Car, but he gets put down shortly after. Astralis 6-2 up.
Any follow-up, Trace?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like it.
It had a real Matrixy sound to it when you guys said it, so Mr. Greer.
Name's Greer. Henry Greer.
That's not the Matrix, but...
No. I haven't seen it. Green pill, purple pill, something like that.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, maybe they're taking these blue and yellow purple pills. Magist down towards the back of the bomb site, and Sergey actually just lights up everyone that was there for Astralis. So this round's already over before it begins.
As we already know, and he's going to try and showcase some of that in middle here. Flashed off by Alu. The angle's his, and Device walks right into it. Smoking the CT spawn to feign a mid to B, but it's only Alu trying to get more position, more ground to fight towards that B site. It's not where the bomb's ending up, though.
Oh, dupreeh removing the first. In amongst all of this, X7 and Alu have thrown a bunch of nades over towards this B site. That kept both of these players here, and now ENCE have pounced. They get underneath the AWP and into A, and this whole time, Magist has been kept over at the B bomb site because of that utility that was thrown in. He had to watch for any players that could be lurking around in the back. ENCE are going to take a 5th, and now they're close to tying this up. Yeah, quick cat play, dupreeh. Oh, gets 1, but that is it for him. He's had his fill of fins. There's even more to come, though. Glaive, is he aware that they are so deep? Now he certainly is. He hears the footsteps. He hears them getting closer, and he's going to shut down Sergey. He has support from Long, but Device actually not going deep, is instead going to fall off. They just kind of sacrifice Glaive somewhat. They say, try and stay alive as long as you can, and he's doing a great job thus far. Finally put down. Zipnik's doing a good job of turning the attention away, but look at this, X7 bomb on his back, he's running. So Aerial's been sacrificed as well. It is just back-to-back sacrifices. Aerial still alive, and at this point, if you're Astralis, you're not anticipating this this B bomb site plant. They still think it's A. They're still wasting time over at the A bomb site. Oh no! And now they go, hang on a minute, we've all been here in matchmaking. We've all had these moments where you realize you've been duped. X7 now down to the 1v1. Magist up through mid. He's made noise, and X7 knows. Down beneath the window, taps him down.
Device 4 and 7. dupreeh with the other one, 14 and 8.
Molotov into the CT spawn to cut off rotations, and we're going to see the full commitment.
Oh, dupreeh tries to leap, hop, jump into that frag. Instead, now he's just got to concede and give up the bomb site, wait for his teammates to get into position. They've smoked this. I was going to say, like they want to try and fight over it long, and they are looking in. They are giving it a go. Now, Sunny is going to come to regret that. Astralis, they're on for the retake, and they've got numbers. They haven't had this for a while, and they're going to look to seize it while they've got it. dupreeh, first kill comes in. On to the second. Alu gets deleted as well, and there's the hat trick. 4 kills in total for this man in this round. The defuse found, and it's an 8-7 half with Astralis just about picking it up at the end.
Somebody's guilty.
Yeah.
And
there will be a trial. Yeah.
Yes, Zipex starting on 20 HP is not ideal, and Alu's going to be joining him down there in the doldrums.
That's a right eye peek, and he gets hit before he even comes around the corner.
That was also Zipnix who did that. And that's risky in and of itself. He's got all this utility. If Zipnix died there, this cross into the A bomb site becomes impossible. You're missing one of the smokes to do it. So Astralis, they're very, very thankful that he's able to get away with the damage. The USP's trying to do something. dupreeh fast on his feet, but Sunny's even quicker on the trigger, and doubles up. Sergey's in with another, and this is so close. Zipnix nearly, not quite though. It's back and forth. It's wild.
Let's see what they've got for us. Astralis for this one, just holding off with the Glocks.
Yeah, so one thing that ENCE were really good at doing, and I think that's pretty obvious when you take a look back at the scoreboard on this, is getting those openers and just shutting Astralis, who were on the CT side in that first half, out of rounds before they could even attempt it. And I think that's why for the first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds that we saw, where ENCE finally started to get back in the swing of things. We had 3 or 2 players surviving for Astralis in every single one. Now, this round's actually gotten close. It was never meant to get this close. Well, Sergey's MP9 here on the car should be able to do enough, right? They don't have armor on the Astralis side, so you've got to land this first shot, or else it's probably all said and done. And now it's probably...
It's
not all said and done. It's been said, but this has not been done before. Bomb plant goes in, but not quite. X7 catches dupreeh. And what this has done is set them up so that if they pick a round up now, they reset ENCE immediately.
Magisk, he is ready, roaring to go. Fast out long with a flashbang from Zipnix, and he'll take down X7, try to cross towards the pit. That's a big kill for Astralis. And Device is even doubled down in middle as well. Sergey getting killed on that left side cross to set up instead for a double catwalk play with the Yorp watching that long cross. Now that cross will be smoked. Astralis have 2 smokes ready to go out right now for that position. So Ali's going to have to make a decision here. If he wants to commit wide, he will possibly go down with a cause, or he can just choose to save. That being said, with Aerial finding a kill in the meantime, that has opened up a world of opportunity here for ENCE. Can they secure it, though? Yeah,
Glaive gets the Xbox smoke down and gives them a little bit of room to work with here in terms of drawing attention to catwalk rather than having it on long. Finally, they get into the bomb site. Just barely does a Molotov keep them from planting. So it should be a plant here from Magisk. And the setup inside of Astralis. Alu finds a frag there on the dupreeh with this AWP. And now the retake is on.
And just like that, it's already off. Sunny, he wants to get out of here. 2 teammates have died. That's a dink on Device, but surely he's trapped in this position. The AWP is a 1-shot, and Device only needs a second chance. He'll take it.
Wow. Really have turned it around right there. Alu's going to be from the car with the AWP. Posted up, trying to give a response. Will be that a Device with AWP there on Astralis. Doesn't seem to have worked just yet. With the time, it's really kind of slipped away. They will get the plant with just 5 seconds. What a turn of events. 1v3, Harry.
And now a none v3. ENCE are able to get that retake off nicely. X7 flashed into the catwalk, only armed with an MP9, and that's the bomb at his feet. But dupreeh will be there to reclaim it.
That's a good 1-for-1 trade, obviously favoring Astralis, but ENCE at least get a lot of info off of that and value out of a cheap SMG. This is a spot for Sergey, and he's been seen. Glaive doesn't want to give this kill away, but he's going to flash his way back in. Already past them, and down lower he goes, but he gets caught at the retreat. Sunny chasing him down. dupreeh double entry into this A site. He's in 3 kills in this round so far, and it might be enough to drag them over the finish line. Device might have this player mid dead to rights, but Sunny has run right back. He can't decide. Where will he go? Oh my god, yeah, okay, eventually deciding to save, but definitely a question mark. Just smoking the Xbox, playing it safe, wanting to get up on top of the catwalk, and that's where X7 resides with Aerial, double setup with an anti-flash ready to go, but Magiska's been killed. Sergey finding a shot through that Xbox smoke, and Astralis down a man in this round. Yeah, Astralis don't know that ENCE know where they are though, so they are taking a lot of time with this round, hoping that ENCE are quaking in their boots. But a man down. It's a difficult road for Astralis. Up long they go. 30 seconds now. Aerial's waiting for those players to come up the ramp. Alu, AWP in CT spawn. Not a great position for that weapon, but he can back off and just play for the retake. Molotov going up on top of the site. But time really is one of the question marks here for Astralis. Great utility. At least Glave's Lurk only finds damage, and damage is not enough in this round. It's kills all for ENCE's device. He may as well slink back into long, save this AWP for a rainy day, but they are chasing him from the back lines.
They certainly are gunning for this AWP. They do not want Device to take it in the next round. And ENCE are going to be taking this round. Really good show of force there as they're able to hold on to site control of A. I'm going to pressure him for this AWP.
Oh dear, there's only a solo B player. This is the right round to hit B if you're Astralis, but it is Sergey. He could line up multiple kills. Just pivoting on the box, one already in. The second player pushed really far up. Sergey doesn't realize, but he's going to go back for the peek. Magist tucked, and the Molotov is fantastic from Astralis. They show patience inside of this B site. They don't rush down the AWP. They deal with him with grenades. And the bomb getting planted. ENCE, again, one of those situations where if you don't get a quick free kill that goes untraded, you do not go for this round, even with the money in a good spot. So they're going to fall out of this one and save these weapons for a rainy day. It's a stalemate. Pressure being put on middle. It's only a solo or one-man Lurk. Device on the AWP doing it again. Dupree's gone through a smoke. They're not ready for it. Absolutely no clue as ENCE get decked inside of the site. The X7's got to do it all. The Molotov not in the window yet for Astralis. They've got utility to do so though, and ENCE are now going to be forced out of the bomb site. It's going to be a plant hit for Astralis and another one of those difficult calls that ENCE have to make.
Oh, they're spraying through. They've done so much damage through this smoke. They're not going to know that, however. They need to get a kill. They got to get one quickly, and with that kill found onto Aerial, ENCE, they might have to save. They're still floating around. They're still looking in, but nothing is presenting itself on the Astralis side. Glaive here's one running away. And oh, if he can shut down these players, that would be huge. ENCE are going to have so little to work with if this AWP doesn't get away, and it doesn't. They will be able to bring one out in this next round, but it's going to come with limitations.
ENCE playing for overtime, going the distance, and against Astralis of all teams willing to fight for OT. I mean, that's a ballsy call, but I want to see if it works out. It might, even in this round. Aerial with a D gets traded quickly and swiftly. Magisk snuck out through mid, and they're going to look to flash their way back into a fight. Does blind Magisk, but he has a corner to hide in, a cubby to hole up on.
Wow, they've slowed down and deep breaths have been taken. Magisk rotates away from B, but in that exact moment that he did, ENCE went aggressive. They get the information, and now they know that Astralis are over here on the catwalk. Bear in mind that Sunny is all the way in T-spawn. That's something that could play into this a little bit later on. He sees them going down through mid, tries what he can with the deagle, but it's just too far. And now X7 falls over in middle. Alu's followed up onto, and they know that Sunny was behind enemy lines, so they go and root him out. Astralis 15-13. Yeah, I mean, and as these rounds have shown us, this first kill can really decide everything. At least that's what it's felt like all dust too long. And so who is going to give it up first? Well, there's our answer almost immediately. Alu, though, going to get caught going aggressive into mid. A bit of a gamble, and oh no, that gamble, they hedged their bets, and that might have cost them everything, because suddenly we're into a 3-on-3. Thankfully, Sunny has helped out somewhat there by removing Glaive, not allowing Astralis to get a foothold in this B bomb site. That whole round should have come to a close had Glaive won that engagement. Sunny still alive. Not for long, though. Device deals with him. Aerial, X7 now, just X7. He has won 3 1BXs. He needs another one on that tally in this 1-on-3 up against map point for Astralis. X7 shut down on the peak from Device, and that there is Astralis taking ENCE's map pick 16-13.
We're going to be jumping into Inferno between Astralis and ENCE. Quick B push here from the side of Astralis, looking to fight over Inferno, looking to take control of this map early on and really show the presence early on this T side. That really could be the game changer.
Grenades galore for Astralis in this round. In X7, he's going to whip every single shot. Sunny has got to make up for it. He's got to be the savior here for ENCE, or the B site might be ruptured. That's a big kill. Bomb dropped. Aerial at his side to try and defend. Astralis using their grenades to little effect here. They will force this player out. Oh, Glaive getting dinked by his teammate. Finished off as well. Magist will find the kill that opens up the B site eventually. The triple setup from ENCE decimated. And it comes at a cost, but Astralis, they're not even going to commit off the back of that smoke. They're going to sneak their way back towards A. I like that. Drawing Alu into the site. He'll realize in a second, Sergey's got to go huge.
Yeah, it's gross. It's dirty. Let's see if Sergey can dry clean these Danes. He does manage to get the first man down. And now they know. They know that Astralis are coming back towards A. Alu's on a long rotation, so Sergey is the man that we're keeping an eye on, and he is getting pressured. Sunny, or Alu rather, now emerging over towards long. But he is smoked off and just has to try and reroute over here towards the short side. They're already watching it, and Xyp9x has his number. Astralis, they're going to get themselves the pistol.
Oh, Aerial forcing fights down middle. He's pushed up. How is that not a kill? Doesn't drag down, just too little. And Device is going to be able to get that first frag. Astralis somehow in a man advantage position despite the aggression. Sergey going to be forced back, and with a long smoke landing, he has got to retreat. Dupree also dinked and gets away with another frag. This is so unfortunate for ENCE.
Astralis, they've got the B bomb site if they go knocking. And with the bombs still at Banana, they look like they're going to. They've dropped that into Device's hands. Alu has now started to try and clear these apartments. Rotations coming in from Sunny. Smoke's going in towards B. He sees all this. It's a fake, though. That bomb's going back. So Sunny's here alone. Bomb's now dropped. Alu doubling down. Bomb over in mid. There's 20 seconds. Astralis, they might need to get kills because that bomb, no one's grabbed it. No one's got it. It's a disaster. They both ran into the bomb site, and it's all falling apart. ENCE, they could get this. Sunny's just got to survive, and he knows it. He's running. He's running away. 7 seconds, and as fast as they are, it's not going to be fast enough. Surely he's dodged them. ENCE. Wow. First round on the board. And quite the fashion to get it done in.
Oh, wow. Okay, they're just fine. They get out of it alive, but that looked like that could have been a double kill there. Bit of a weird one from Device.
Super weird. They still want to pressure this B site. They get ahead of the smoke. And when I say they, I'm talking about Glaive. Sunny playing second oranges. And Molotov is going to touch him just a little bit. 17 HP, rush through the smoke itself.
Sergey's waiting behind this over at Banana, but this could prove to be a bit of a problem. He might have to go through it. I think they're trying to give the illusion that there's no one Banana side, right? So Xyp9x now holding this smoke, anticipates that's the case.
Oh my goodness.
It's messy. Sergey does get the one kill, but there's so little time. He's just looking to take Magisk down with the bomb. Magisk is already running, trying to get out of the bomb site, and he's gotten into the ruins. Should be far enough away. It just goes down there. Device still selling this fake, that bomb. Undecided for Astralis, but now rejoining the rest of the gang over in top mid. This double porch setup has to yield some results, and they needed more than that on the ENCE side. This mid control now belongs to Astralis. X7 is alone. And on the hay bales.
Ooh. It's a sea of smoke here on short as well. He can't see a thing. He's just waiting. Talking of waiting, Xyp9x. Oh dear, that could have been a free kill. But instead, Alu gets Glaive and runs back. He checks the corner, but not close enough. And Xyp9x will eventually get his kill. Patience as...
Look at the problem we have on our hands here, though. X7 finding the kill on the Magist. The timer has ticked down. They do recover the bomb there towards CT spawn. Now it's going to be a two-pronged approach here with under 10 seconds on the clock. They have to find this kill. They had to do it right there, and that is not a good thing here for Astralis. Doesn't even matter. That kill.
They've always been on top of these little gimmicks, these little smoke plays. Molly in. Glaive has to commit now. Does he check the sandbags? Is he ready? No, he's playing anti-flash, and Alu just about takes him down. It gets close, but a kill is a kill, and ENCE, they have the advantage.
Real shallow waters here for him to mess up in. First peak is Magist. Second is the lineup, and it's Xyp9x that takes down Dupree in the midst of chaos.
A Again, that bomb was the only one out in middle there. It's you know, it's not lost for Astralis, but it guarantees the fact that they're hitting A. Those rotations are already coming in because ENCE know this bomb is here, and Xyp9x, he's got to do it all on his own. The ace clutch in a 1-on-3 going into the pit. X7's just going to spray away. This AWP is going to get found in the apartments. The question is, to whose benefit?
Oh, well, it's immediate answer there. ENCE taking the man advantage.
30 seconds. Tick-tock. It's time to go for Astralis. One smoke in. It's only a bait smoke, though. It's them trying to fake it out. Trying to force utility. Nothing comes from ENCE, so here comes the commitment.
Boy. Sunny getting caught with that Molotov in dark. He's going to go towards new box, and now being flashed off. He really has nowhere to peek. Doesn't know that they've already crossed to the pool. And now it's going to be that of Astralis jumping into the site. Full HP and a full-on lineup there. Again, time really catching up, but the bomb will be planted.
Nice.
Even nicer. Sergej finds the device with the AK. Xyp9x, 1v2. Ooh. I'm not even really sure what just happened right there. It looks like a little bit of a love tap.
In the smoke, maybe getting a bit confused, getting a bit surprised. Xyp9x knows they're both coming from CT. He knows the first kill. He continues to spray, and he shuts down the round. Astralis gets 7 at the end of the half.
For this, as you said, Hugo, to round it out before we went to a break, this was the case back on Dust 2. And Glaive, already. Come on, bit more. There's a third. That's 3 for Glaive, and now Magis to try and hold down the line. He's missed that smoke, so he's got to hit these shots, and that's no problem for Magis. Him and Glaive hold down B as Astralis tie things up immediately. Yeah, these MP9s still out in full force for Astralis, feeling inspired from the ENCE squad. Device gets caught with his, though. dupreeh trying to stay alive inside of the bomb site now. The only man remaining here for Astralis. He's got support from Xyp9x, and while he draws the attention away, dupreeh is able to strike down another. Narrowly still alive in that Molotov. No, not the time to miss the spray. And Glaive shutting him down there on the repeat. It's X7 alone, but this man's been good in the clutches thus far for ENCE. He's down in pit. They know where he is. Astralis are bringing nades out across the map.
Battle for banana. Molotovs everywhere. The entire banana is on fire. You definitely don't want that. Glaive pushing through. He's going to find some contact here in Aerial. He's going to find the first frag with the AK. This is an interesting thing here in the apartments here.
Yeah, this is where we're going to see dupreeh and Device try and reclaim some lost ground, try and get a bit of an advantage for Astralis to work with. Device now knows that advantage is there out the window. He is now left to fend for his life up in the apartments. He sees Sunny leap on by. He even caught a whiff of Alu there on that jump. Smoke goes in, and that's going to keep Device at bay, but that's a tiny gap. If I had faith in anyone to hit this shot, though, it would be this man. Xyp9x helping out. Alu in with the trade, and now it is just Device alone. This round feels undoable for Device.
It certainly is. He's going to go ahead and get the hell out of here. This is where things start to speed up and get exciting. Just playing from the bicycle position in the pit.
Ooh.
They're going to be coming up from the port side right here, right now.
Chunky nade throwing in from dupreeh in the bomb site. Bomb drops 7 seconds. The round's over. It can't be one, friends. Astralis have wasted that clock on down, and they've done enough. A 12th is on the board for the Danes. Definitely less than ideal. Kind of puts them on level pegging with these M4s, but that first kill comes in there from X7. A man advantage gained for ENCE.
Ooh, I was going to say, a good gamble from Astralis. They peel a third player towards A. ENCE haven't been hitting B much in this game, but they re-decide. Xyp9x switching back up. He comes towards A late, eventually, but at this point, ENCE are already making their move. He's here on long. Resmoke from Device. There's so many points of view to watch at the same time. So many fights across this map. And ENCE actually might duck dive and weave their way towards the B site. They've got long, they've got CT, and the bomb is coming as well. Device trying to kill the lurker. Majiscus spotted this, but he's also given away the fact that he knows Glaive has to hold his own on his own, and he starts off with one. The smoke spam on Sunny does a good bit of damage, but he's alone on this B site. And if he goes through here, Sergej's on the other side. But this is crazy. He could stop this bomb.
Yeah, it's close. It's not pretty, but he's just missed the timing and he knows it. They've gotten that bomb in towards A. X7's already posted up on long aggressively, and Glaive bites the dust. ENCE reach double digits. X7 coming in with 3 huge kills there.
AWP flick from Device just finds X7. Ariel, not many frags in this game, but he's able to shut down Device in that motion. Meanwhile, Sergey doing a little bit of the same thing. Both ops still in play here as Dupree has picked up Device's fallen op.
Since I said Xyp9x's name 3 or 4 rounds ago about how many kills he hasn't had a kill since, and this round will be the same. He's still on 27. You know, can't blame one man, but
we can blame you.
It's an unfortunate time to slow down because ENCE, they've sped up and now holding this default 2-2 right now, trying to fake out the B site. It's not going to draw a rotation, but just trying to hold his own. He does get a kill, and ENCE bailing back towards A into Dupree. He could be the hero that Astralis need.
Oh, the double peek, the timing on that. Just as he scopes in, and X7 have pushed all the way through mid. And this is while that porch boost was in effect. They've completely bypassed this hold, and Astralis have absolutely no idea.
Oh, Glaive just checked it, and he didn't see them. Oh, that's going to be, you know, wrong confirmations for Astralis. They think spawn's clear, and boy, they not even know. Glaive's going to get picked up. Second man on the boost. Xyp9x, 27 kills. Can he stand tall?
One down, a lot more to go, and that's the end of his journey there. Magisk on this rotation down through Banana, that one rifle that they had in this round.
Try to force the fight onto ENCE, and they might just execute into a flat B site. That Molotov won't matter. They're already ahead of it. Xyp9x, he's got to do it all. Missed flashbang, a grenade coming in too late. They're already crossed towards the pool, and they are going to dig him under. Oh dear, ENCE, the perfect reads in back-to-back rounds. They clear long in the previous. They go into B with a solo setup, and Astralis have to retake, or we're going to overpass.
Yeah, 4 on 5, a man down in the retake, and ENCE are keen on taking these fights. Both Alu and Sunny are taking these peaks and fighting over the smokes. They've extended the man advantage even further as a result. Astralis, this would be unreal, but as is kind of the nature of these rounds, you're not anticipated to win, but Dupree maybe has given them a chance.
Surely
he
not.
might have given them more than a chance. Glaive's done damage, and now the bomb, they tap it, and now they're on it. They're sticking it. Dupree's gone, and the round goes the way of ENCE. They get 16. We're going to a third map. The fight continues.
Here on Overpass, we're going to see exactly what these teams have cooked up for themselves. A bit of a blip on the radar here, a quite undefined one even at that, but X7's going to go ahead and define some pistol shots here to start this round off. A real deficit for Astralis.
Yeah, a lot of this is just going to come down to this bait and switch setup, right? If the bomb gets dropped at long, then this round is likely already over. That's a big kill from Glaive. Now, they know there's more players here, but I don't think they saw Alu cross. Doesn't matter. Xyp9x is there to help out. 2 versus 3, and Sunny's been removed as well. Oh, another kill, and that's it. The round is done. Alu actually throwing himself into the firing line by taking up this connector position. Not going to get challenged anytime soon. Astralis is set up heavily outside of the B bomb site. It's only X7 here, and he is armed with but a CZ and a Dream. And Dream's not big for Astralis. They prefer the cold, hard reality of facts, and that is that this bomb plant is coming in, and this is going to be a 4th round. Sergey winning the opening fight, but now his position compromised. They know, they close on in, still putting up numbers and still going back in for more. Finally bites off a little more than he can chew. Glaive comes in, but it's still a 2-for-1. ENCE are going to take that every day of the week. This AWP of Alu back inside the bomb site yet to show its head.
Ooh, 25 seconds, they got to go, and Glaive does through the smoke. That's a crucial frag. Do Astralis want to commit? This is being telegraphed, but the rotations are late. Alu has been cordoned off outside of the site, and Astralis can forbid a plant. Sunny flashing up, he's going to go through with this. Oh, yeah, 10 seconds, the bomb's late. Sunny's in the site, he could win this round. Magic's going to trade, and he's doubled down. One more man, 5 seconds, Alu jumping, and Magic's looking for this frag desperately, but Alu's going to hit the wall bang. ENCE are favoured in that sense, but long term, Astralis still want this win. It might not be down to them though. Spray down from Sunny finds 2, and the smoke spams are playing with fire. You've got to be careful if you're Astralis. Xyp9x trying to creep and crawl up through the pit. Ooh dear. They know he's here.
Yeah, this has got to a real weird holding pattern here. Astralis really out in no man's land. Somehow Xyp9x is able to get one regardless of positioning with cut off. Well, ENCE have taken the lead, 5-4.
Nice little angle there, but he's got to be very careful with any kind of smoke pushes. Double monster play here, and Astralis are so ready for it. They're set right outside of the corner. It's a trade. If they get this kill, that's be open for business. There's another man here, though. Are they ready for Sunny with a repeat? Just so ferocious for ENCE. They don't want to take the pressure off of Astralis, and they finally will. Sunny flashes himself out of position and can just hold off, but he's so keen. Look at these repeats.
Oh, Sunny flashed away. Astralis aren't committed, and Sergey hears all of this. Now, as he catches Dupree,
it's like Astralis are going to try to use this connector and go back down. Glaive's going to throw some utility over here, just to make Alu think about it. But they're already out connector. They're already out water. Now Sergey's going to have to dig in for a fight. Sunny's going to be here to help him out. Going out the monster tunnel. Device falls first. The trade by Glaive. Magisk there on the scene as well. And now Alu in a rotation, running through a Molotov. He's going to go for it here. He's going to get really close to the fight. And can Glaive answer to this, or is Alu going to be just too fast? He's going to back out. 46 HP here for Alu. Molotov's off sandbags, and Alu might just stick it on that note, or at least give the illusion. Looks like a stick, though. Here we go, Glaive.
Oh, that's smart.
Not biting. And off the bomb. And this is the no-scope, and that one could have gotten real weird. Alu could have just stuck it right there. Didn't know, though.
Now, out of spawn, Astralis are just going to move a majority of players once again to try and seize this short water control. Aerial's jump peeking it, but he's just missed the timing there, throwing that flashbang in. It hasn't actually held back Astralis in any capacity. This double connector setup is something that you could get worried about for the Astralis squad. They deal with one, but now the second man pounces. Sergey getting away with a lot of damage. Aerial comes in to keep things advantage, or in the advantage of ENCE, however. Glaive, not quite able to finish off Alu. That there would have been a huge kill for Astralis. Alu back on the angle, solid as a rock as he shuts down Glaive.
20 HP, Zipnik's crawling, creeping. He can go for this wallbang if he spots it. He does, but Alu hits a shot straight away. Fantastic from the Finnish sniper. AWP, just 6-7 holding passive. But he's going to start to come down and clear this one out as Astralis run through a smoke, balls to the wall, and they're going to find success with it. 4-on-3, B is there. X7 coming out con. Zipnix is ready for it on the lurk this time, and Astralis have righted their wrongs.
Yeah, they've really gotten ahead of ENCE on this one. They did it with a Fury's pace as well. Just like a tank barreling into the B-bomb site. Device taking down Sergey with his AK.
Astralis have everything to play with, though, and everything to play for. It's a long flash, it doesn't work, and Magisk gets legged on the cross. Alu, he spots him, but Glaive spams him down through the smoke from mid. Well, you snooze, you lose. Astralis can't afford to fall asleep at the wheel here on the last round of the half. An early man advantage traded, and now a commitment to this A site. Sergey and X7 holding the line.
Yeah, Astralis all bunched up over the woods short side. There's a close smoke drop there by ENCE, and now that's going to force Astralis into this tiny little avenue where there is no smoke. X7 looking to capitalize on that, and they offer themselves up one at a time, and now just Device left standing. In the blink of an eye, it comes to a close. ENCE are going to 9-6 the half, their most dominant half victory yet.
Worked their way through the bathroom area. Now Glaive really feeling it, trying to push all the way through and catch him unsuspecting, but that is just not what was happening.
Very loud. That's a weird rotation from Glaive. You wouldn't expect that. You know, ENCE, I guess he imagined they were already on the site, but that's not the case with Astralis having two players there. This wrap from Device could be enough from Astralis, and this is the patience that he needs to use. Can't afford to rush this one. Wait until your team have confirmed the positions of ENCE, and then you can move in. He gets spotted, though. Damage done. He's being flanked on long, and Aerial just absolutely deletes him from the server. 4-on-3, but low HP for some of these ENCE players. It's still up for question.
Let's see what the P2K can do from this A site. It's going to be Dupree wielding it. Still 100 HP with the armor. He finds one. Crazy stuff right there. Sergey just pushing all the way through.
Sunny's had a lot of flash assists in this series, specifically on the T side, really setting up his team. So effective in this round. 2 kills come off the flash assist from him. And, Zip. He's smoke walked. Oh, he knows there's a player here. One shot away from death, and he's landed it in the legs as well. Oh, dear.
Look how low these last two players are. It's just Sunny and Sergey here left to defend this planet bomb on the A site. Can ZipX keep Astralis in this game early on in this half? No. Nice. That is your answer. Sergey, big round, 3 frags for himself.
Yeah, Scout from Device going to find some early chip damage. Dupree just about dodging danger there that Alu represents. He's closing in though. The Finns are swarming. There's blood in the water, and Alu will get one. However, he's out on a limb a bit here. Finds himself a little trapped. Meanwhile, there's a fight going. I mean, there's fights all across the map, and that bomb is still all the way back in T-spawn. ENCE, they maybe got a bit ahead of themselves here in this round. It is the force buy from Astralis, and now they sit a man up.
Alu's going to go back for that bomb. Looks like they want to head towards B, and the timing just wasn't there. Sergey, as soon as he looks away. That is exactly how CSGO plays.
This fourth round could come to a bitter end for ENCE. As they look to lose against the Pistols and the Scouts, both of which are up and above in the Heaven side. We've got a Deeg down on the site, Magisk. If he can just get one kill here, that'd be hugely valuable, but he doesn't. And now it's opened up a world, a window, an opportunity, and ENCE have taken it by storm. 2 kills before the trade is in from Device. That's dropped the bomb on the site. Sunny is waiting for the repeat, and it's all on timing. Device is baiting him in for the fight on short, and oh, Sunny, he tries, but it's only a hope, it's only a dream.
And Magisk at the B-bomb site, they are the sole protectors. They've got to do a lot. Glaive's going to burn one from beyond the grave.
Astralis are looking to clamp down on this. There's the frag on the Sunny, and Sergey's going to be not far behind him and following it. But you guys check that overnight.
Bit out of hand, mate. Bit out of hand.
Yeah, you know, when we made the hashtag, didn't quite think it would be so
rancid.
Yeah, not safe for work. Ooh, but apparently, it's not safe for work. Magisk gonna get run boosted over. However, he's not safe. It's not worked out. Glaive certainly has. Dealing with this push, he's doubled up. Zipnix gets 2 before he's dealt with. Astralis setting up this little kill box all around him. And playing over the top of that smoke. That's the demise of Alu. Dupree goes swinging out.
It certainly is that. We're back to an AWP in Device's hands. Trying to work their way up to sandbags to Sergey. It's going to be Zipex there to receive him.
Astralis have the info, and they also have a triple B setup with aggressive toilets control from Device watching Connector. They know this is B, and here comes the push. It's got to be successful in the fragging department, and the spray through the smoke is even better than that. Magisk dropping the bomb and finishing off the round here for Astralis. That's 9, and that's 15.
Die for ENCE, and right now they're doing the dying because Device has doubled up over on long. Alu, X7, and Sunny, that is all that remains. 3 Finns now down to 2. As it's Sunny moving out from mid, trying to take this peek to Device to find the next kill in the round. ENCE looking to claw their way back in. Yeah, no, I don't envy Bastion here. Who is he watching? Magisk, now Sunny, now back to Dupree.
Here it is.
Oh, the door swings, as does the pendulum of this round. It's back in favor of Astralis in a big way. X7, all alone. A Galil in a dream. This man's had 1 BXs all game long, but not today. It's Astralis taking the series 2-1. They best ENCE in the long haul.